Guys, if you're here, thanks for joining us. I'm still having some technical difficulties, and of course I rebooted my laptop and it decided to do Windows updates. Thanks, Microsoft. Appreciate it. Bear with me 1 second, just trying to get back into my control panel here. It looks like it's live and it's working, but I just can't get into the dashboard to chat with you guys. I'm trying. Hang on, guys. Almost there. Fingers crossed. Alright, it says that I'm connected into the dashboard. Let's see if I actually see video here. Oh, I see myself. This keeps cutting out. Don't know if I'm still alive or not. Can you guys see me? Anybody there? Hello? Oh, I am moving on the screen. I think I might have figured out what's going on here. Alright, well, let's give this a shot. I don't see anybody connected at this point in time. You guys are probably all frustrated along with me. Anyway, as you can see, Michelle is in here right now. We're at Ramblin Pines Campground in Woodbine, Maryland. I've said that like 9,000 times so far. Michelle and our friends are at the pavilion down the way a little bit. They're having a country music concert there, so that's what they're doing. It is pouring down raining right now. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's very, very loud out there. But if anybody's out there, please chat away. I gotta use the keyboard as well as talk to you guys. And I don't know if any of this stuff is working at this point in time. So I'm going to say hello. Okay, I see there's 2 concurrent users viewers right now. If any of you guys are out there, please just type up there to let me know that you're actually there. Anybody? Hello, users, viewers, people, bots, whatever you are. Oh, hey Debbie, how you doing? Is it raining back home? Hey KC Core, finally I got this thing up and running tonight. This was driving me crazy. Excellent, glad to hear it. Good audio, good video. I'm actually shocked that it's working. For some reason, it just did not want to work tonight. I don't know. So KC Car, I hear you guys are having a heat wave out there. The heat in the east has broken. The ridge is completely broken down, and now it's like low 80s. Right now it's actually, I would say it's in the 60s here, and just pouring down raining. Hi dear, how are you doing? How's the concert? Oh, KC Car, 106 degrees, but it is low humidity, so it can't be that bad. But I bet you all that tinder out there is going to start going poof. All you need is one strike of lightning, and it's gonna, all hell's going to break loose out there, I bet. By the way, Michelle, when I was setting everything up in here, something went crunch on this slide, and I don't know what it was. It was underneath. So in the daylight tomorrow, we may have to take a look to see what's going on underneath the camper. But it didn't sound good, and maybe a branch fell or something, but the camper shook a little bit, so I don't know what's going on now. So Debbie, we're missing you here. It's been a great time. You got to pull that camper off of that farm and get it moving. Go out and explore the great outdoors. Yeah, it's been one thing after the other with this camper lately. As we prepared for this trip on Friday, well, let me back up a little bit. On Wednesday, we went up to the storage lot. We turned the refrigerator on so that we could have a cold refrigerator for this trip. And then Friday, when we got here in the afternoon, it was probably about 92, 93 degrees out. It was really hot and humid, but the refrigerator was registering 47 degrees inside. So we threw the food in there, and yesterday when we got here, it was like 55, 56 degrees in the refrigerator. The freezer was cold and everything was frozen in there. But I think because we had put more food in there, the temperature came up. We had to move everything over to our friend's camper, their refrigerator overnight. Not everything, but like perishable stuff. And then we just let it cool down overnight in here. And I moved the little thermostat thing, thermistor on the, not thermostat, but thermistor on the fins inside. And it actually, this morning it was down to 37. So I don't know if the thermistor had slid down from all the traveling that we've been doing or what. But yeah, that's what we were dealing with. But everything's good right now. No other problems today to speak of except for that noise that kind of has me a little bit worried. Like, is this slide gonna like just collapse now? I mean, I've been eating a lot of food lately, but I haven't put that much weight on that I think it would like totally crush this slide. So I don't know. Hey Herbie, how you doing? Yeah, the refrigerator, we're gonna have to keep an eye on it. I'm very close to wanting to rip the thing out and put in a DC compressor refrigerator. Debbie, your camper is big, but that's good because you can take it to campgrounds and you have a whole lot of space. Sorry for the dead air here. I'm reading the comments. Well, Herbie, you're just getting into the chat. Yeah, and actually I was having problems getting this live stream going this evening. I don't know what was going on, but YouTube just kept kicking it out and telling my control panel that it was private when I didn't set it up as private. So it was like live, not live, live, not live. So I didn't actually think that this was even going to work here today. But anyway, we are streaming on a Verizon hotspot, so I'm not exactly sure what the audio, video quality was going to look like, but we have really good cell signal here, and KC Carr says that it's working pretty good, so I'm at least glad to hear that. Billy Idol. Billy Idol is playing country music there right now. I was kind of hoping that maybe Mike and Heidi would come in here and I could, you know, kind of rag on them about the country music that's playing not far from here right now in a live concert. KC Carr, that's good to hear because it's uploading at about 10 megabits per second, and I think that's about what we got at home with the cable TV. So, oh, and I was walking around the campground today. I was doing the my walkthrough that I'll be publishing in a couple of weeks or months whenever I get the rest of the vacation stuff out. But I was testing their Wi-Fi here, and where we're at, we're like way in the back of the campground, and the Wi-Fi, I couldn't even connect to it. It was so bad. But when I went towards the front of the campground, I was getting 110 megabits per second download and almost 40 megabits per second upload speeds. I was like, that's insane. I've never seen, well, actually, that's not true. I've seen that speed once before, and that was at Cape Charles when it wasn't super busy there. So they had a really good Wi-Fi signal there. Yes, Herbie, that is rain that you hear. It almost sounds like popcorn here, popcorn popping. It is pouring. And I hear something running outside, guys. Hold on a second. I want to hear something or see something. Alright, I'm back. What I heard was actually our air conditioner in our bedroom. It kicked on. And it doesn't need to be because it's like 68 degrees outside right now. Anyway, Michelle, when are you coming back to the camper? Are you going to make it into the live stream, or are you enjoying the concert too much? Well, I guess I'll make this announcement now because I don't know how long we're going to be doing this live stream this evening. But one of the reasons why we wanted to do this live stream is because we wanted to make an announcement that as of now, next weekend, we are going to be camping in Wildwood, New Jersey. And we're going to be staying there from Friday until Monday. Of course, we're going to be leaving Monday. So if any of our subscribers that are in the area, make a comment below. Let us know that you're going to be in the area. Maybe we can all meet up on the boardwalk or something and say hey. Debbie wants a tour of the camper. Do you guys want a tour of the camper? I have lots of wires strung out here, but I can show you. And Debbie, I don't know if Michelle's going to want me to show what the kitchen looks like at the moment, but I guess I can. We cooked dinner this evening, and we used the pressure cooker, and Michelle made macaroni and cheese. So we've been busy in here. Okay, all right, guys, let me show you the camper. All right, this is going to get kind of crazy here. Gonna move around a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear me talking, but that's where I was just sitting. Let me zoom out a little bit. And there's the rig to make all this happen. There's the Elgato on the floor. There's the kitchen. The pressure cooker. There's the mess on the island. There is our ice maker right there. It's been making ice. The last bottle of orange soda. Oreo cookies. An empty bottle of water. There's all of our gauges over there for the power systems in the camper. Cabinets. Refrigerator that is a royal pain in the butt. And if you guys are asking any questions, I'm sorry I can't answer them right now because I can't see my computer. But there is the inside of the refrigerator. It's not a whole lot of stuff going. Oh, by the way, check this out. This chocolate milk we bought at the Food Lion that's close by to here, this stuff is amazing. It's the best chocolate milk I have ever eaten. If you can imagine a melted chocolate milkshake, that is the best way to describe this stuff. It is so good. Alright, I'm going to put this back in the fridge. This is Michelle's bottle. I drank mine already. There's the couch. And there is the fireplace along with the TV. I was watching this movie that Michelle put on. It is a horror flick. It's a B movie, but it is actually really good. Oh, there's the llama right there. He's supervising everything. And right next to him is our Verizon wireless hotspot. That's what this thing is transmitting out on. I really can't go too much further because of all these wires. Here's the kitchen or the dining area. And I'm using that chair as a mouse pad at the moment. There's my boots. Up that way is the bedroom. You really can't see a whole lot, but that's where the bedroom is. And, oh, here's the pantry. And there really is not a whole lot of stuff in our pantry with this trip. I just installed these automatic lights in here, so when you stick your head in there, the lights are supposed to come on. One down here too. So yeah, that's the quick tour. We have storage up there. Storage there. Storage over here. Storage down here. This is where we keep our pots and pans right here. We keep like baking stuff in here. Hey guys, this is the most important thing though, right? Well, not this. That's the that's our iced tea maker. Can you guys see that right there? That is the Belgian waffle makers. Yes, the legendary Belgian waffle makers. And something we haven't really used much. You guys know what this thing is? This is upside down at the moment. But what this is you fill this with pancake batter, and when you have a Blackstone griddle, you just release like that, and it makes perfect pancakes very, very quickly. So yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm going to put this thing back on. I probably have lost everyone. There's probably no viewers left. I don't know. Okay, well, we still have 6 people here with us. Let's see. Hi Julie, how you doing? And Tim. Julie and Tim, I don't know if you guys got in quick enough, but we just made an announcement. We're going to be in Wildwood, New Jersey next weekend from Friday until Monday. So if you guys are in the area and you guys want to swing down to Wildwood and say, hey, maybe we can set something up on the boardwalk, leave a comment below if you guys can make it. Yes, Jennifer, whole milk. That makes the best chocolate milk. Hey, Casey Carr. Hi, Kimmy. Hey, as Red Jaguar would say, make sure you smash that like button. We got 3 likes on it. Keep hitting it. Keep smashing that like button. Debbie, Michelle is at the concert at the front of the campground. So what are you all doing on this Saturday evening? That's right, Herbie, stealing your line. So Herbie, I gotta ask, I don't know if you know anything about this, but what happened with RV Daydream's live stream? I know it went on for like 30 hours straight, and then something happened to it with YouTube. Heading my way, we are going to be in Wildwood, New Jersey, or Cape May. We're staying at Holly Shores Campground. We've never been to that one before, so we figured we'd give it a try. What campground are you at in Ocean City right now? Funny, Herbie. So I'm hoping this rain will be out of here by tomorrow morning because I still haven't hooked the sewer tube up. So I've got to hook that up and dump the tanks before we leave. Checkout at this campground is 2 p.m., which is fortunate. I don't know if we're going to stay here until 2 p.m., but if we have to, we will. Right, dear? Because I really don't want to be out in the rain dumping the gray and black tanks. Okay, that's cool. I don't think I've ever heard of Whippoorwill. I'll have to look that up. How close to Ocean City is it? Oh, okay, that's kind of strange. I'll have to talk to him next time, see what it was all about, what got flagged. That's cool, that being close to OC like that and getting right in and out to be able to get to the attractions. Is much stuff still opened up in Ocean City right now? like on the boardwalk and everything? Can you do everything that's normally open? I was just looking at the comments here. Wanted to tell you guys a little bit about this campground. We're about 30, well no, I shouldn't say 30. We're about 45, 50 minutes from our house. And I'll talk about it in the review and actually the vlog that I do for this visit. But it's a pretty cool campground. But most of the sites here, I think, are seasonal or permanent sites. I think there's only like 3 RV transitional sites, or I'm sorry, transient sites. The rest of them, they look like people live here quite a bit. There is one road of tents, so obviously those people don't live there all the time. But I really only saw like 2 or 3 tents down that entire road. This gets really good reviews and stuff, but I think I remember reading about a year ago about this place, and it was like, well, it's mostly seasonal sites, and actually we didn't even think we were going to be able to get in here today. We got put on a waiting list, and then we found out that the reason why we were able to get in here this week was because the people that were in these sites, they were tower workers. So they were working on cell towers or some kind of communication towers, and they finished up their jobs early, so they were able to leave, and that gave us the end to be able to get in here for the weekend. And I don't know what it cost. Michelle paid for it, or she booked it and everything. I want to think it was like $65 a night, which to me is kind of high. But the campgrounds on the East Coast, they're expensive. Most of them are anyway. Oh, Julie, sorry to hear about that, but yeah, we'll definitely get a Max Pizza. So heading my way, when you were driving around, did you not want to go into the boardwalk, or were you just driving around and had no plans to go to the boardwalk? Are you just a little concerned about crowds? Definitely, Tim, we will. I'm hoping the weather's going to be nice next week. I've been looking at the computer models, and that's like, I'm not so sure. It might be more showery type rain if it does hit. I just don't want any tropical storms. Heading my way, I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, Tim, I don't know what was happening with the streaming. It just didn't want to work right. But after I rebooted my laptop, went in here, and then changed the settings from private to public, it started working again. So that's all that matters, right? That it's actually working now. Okay, heading my way. Are you guys enjoying the Myrtle Beach vlogs? Well, actually, there's only been one, really. The one tomorrow, I really enjoyed putting that one together. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think I got, probably, based on the amount of footage, I probably have 3 more vlogs from Pirate Land, and then there'll be a couple more vlogs in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area, and then a couple of other campground type of reviews. So that'll be good. I got tons of footage, and I didn't delete anything this time. Actually, I got like 3 copies of everything just to make sure that I don't lose anything. Oh yeah, the side of the camper. So let me tell you about that. So Wednesday, Michelle and I went up to, we hooked the camper up, took it out of the storage lot, and took it to a place that does work on fiberglass so we could get a quote on how much it'll cost to fix the sidewall. And so we get up there, and the guy looks at it. He does, it's an auto body place, but he does work on campers too, for the Camping World that's in Hanover, Pennsylvania. So, you know, he does a lot of work on campers. So he looked at it and he's like, hold on a second. And he goes back to his shop and he gets some lacquer thinner. And he starts rubbing the side of the wall because it had a black streak in there. Of course, there was some damage to the fiberglass. It's pushed in a little bit. But he started taking all that black line off of there. And, you know, if you don't look for it, you really can't see the damage. So I'm like thinking, well, I don't know if I want to get it fixed now. But anyway, but he did give us a quote, and it was $2,400 to repair the sidewall. $2,400. So I don't know if we're going to repair the sidewall at this point, because that's a lot of money. How's Connor doing? Connor's doing okay. He is at home right now. He had to work this weekend. But yeah, he's doing okay. Yeah, KC Carr, I think that's kind of the direction that we're going to go in. And just to give you guys a little inside information, Michelle and I were at last week. We went to a place in Frederick, Maryland, and they sell RVs there. And we were kind of sort of looking around at some things. So that's all I'm going to say right now. That's all I'm going to say. But don't expect to see anything new on the channel anytime soon. The awning, Tim, I'm not exactly sure. I haven't talked to Mike or Heidi about it. But I think they had to order a part for it. So they're waiting for that part to come in. But it was still usable. They were able to open it up and they used it for the rest of the trip. But I did learn something very important when it comes to pulling into a site or backing into a site. If someone's got an awning out, I am going to ask them to retract it before I move into the spot, just to be on the safe side. And look who's here from the concert.
Drowned rat.
It is raining hard, isn't it? Well, you disconnected. Now we lost one of our viewers.
My phone died.
Your phone died. Lights were? What do you mean, Debbie? Who's here?
Can't believe you had to show everybody the mess.
Oh, lights were on last night when Debbie asked me to show the camper.
It's a mess. You should have said that right now.
There's just a couple of dishes on the island. Debbie said hi.
Hi.
Tim, Connor wanted to get pulled by the golf cart on his skateboard, but Mom wouldn't let him.
Oh, don't even. Who's Mr. Protective?
I wouldn't have minded if he did it. Herbie, I sent you that information about that other place. I really want to check out that campground because that looks like a lot of fun, and it looks. I mean, the spaces are gigantic, and of course, now the seat is squeaking. And of course, they've got lots of amenities there that look really cool. The one thing about Pirate Land, though, Herbie, that, yeah, I mean, well, there was a lot of things wrong with the place, but just worrying about your stuff getting stolen, I mean, that was kind of a bummer every single night, having to take all your stuff, put it in your camper, and, just worry about somebody ripping it off. Yeah, definitely, Herbie. We have got to put something together at some point to check that campground out. You skateboarded off your roof? Oh my God.
Who is that?
It's him.
He can't hang out with Connor.
And had to go to the emergency room? Yeah, I bet. That sounds like something that I would have done.
What's up?
They can't see you. Here.
Look, they can see me. I'm right there. I can see myself.
I'll move you over a little bit.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I can see myself.
Now watch. Whoop. Oh, we're delayed a little bit. Now all we see is you.
That wasn't necessary. It was perfect the way it was.
Can we move it back? Whoop.
How are you talking to people with it way down there?
How am I talking?
Yeah, how are you replying?
I'm not. I'm talking to the camera.
Oh, okay.
And they're seeing a lot of the top of my head. My mom was repeating it in shock over and over. Boss lady.
Who's the boss
Herbie
lady?
said, hello at Michelle Adams, aka Boss Lady.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
She's the boss.
So, is anybody meeting us in Wildwood?
Well, I know Tim and Julie, they said that they're dog sitting and they can't make it, so I know that they're pretty close, but who knows? If you're watching this video later on, and obviously not watching it live, just leave a comment below if you guys can make it, and we'll try to set something up. If not, we understand. We'll definitely try to do something next year for sure, and give a lot of heads up.
Debbie, I'm the boss. You've known us for over 20 years. You really think I'm the boss? Yes. I did. They look good from afar, but they don't look good up close. They're a week old and they're already chipping. But from afar, they look pretty good.
It looks like you've been painting walls.
Yeah.
Because that's the color of Garrett's bedroom, pretty much.
No, I didn't.
No, it's not? Well, when we go home, I want you to put your hand up against the wall and see if it's the same color.
Talk to your people.
Walked away with just a badly rolled ankle and I couldn't walk for a week. Is all. Well, you got lucky. Definitely.
Debbie, are you coming with us next time we camp? Do you know that there's a campsite right between us and Sue, empty?
Yeah, there was an empty site. Hiding my way, yes, I do believe there is. And actually, I still have to book our site. I've been like hanging out with our friends all day. I have not booked the site yet, so yes, and that'd be cool.
The band was good.
Were
In
they?
case anybody was curious, the band was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. And I'm not a
Were
good
there a lot
judge.
of people there?
Like, I'm not a music person.
Were there a lot of people there?
No, it was only like 20 people there.
20
it was pretty
people?
Sad.
Was it spaced out pretty good? Otherwise, I was just gonna get away from it.
Yeah, it was. Everybody was
Make
sitting
sure
at
that-
tables in their little group. It was not. It's not like the old days where everybody's just having fun and frolicking. There was no frolicking happening.
You can't have frolicking. Now, if the band was singing,
They were singing.
the band was. Did they have like plastic screens up or anything? Because I heard that was one of the things down in Myrtle Beach. Back before we went, there was a big concert, and apparently the singer had COVID. Either that or he got COVID, or anyway, but he was from singing,
yeah, I
and he
know.
was like spewing out the virus, and everybody was
No,
like,
nobody got sick. But they said, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the band, but they were like, "Oh, I can't believe you had a concert," and they all got mad. But
people got sick. A lot of people got sick.
But that doesn't mean they got sick there.
No, they think they got sick there.
Yeah. So Herbie wants you to book his site.
You want us to book your site too? Okay.
No, we can't do that, Debbie.
We could try. We could do a double pull.
No.
Be like train.
Debbie, I'm going to try and drive this home. What do you
Yes.
think about that?
Michelle might be towing the camper for the first time. After we get out of this campground.
Yeah. How's the Nissan, Tim wants to know. I don't know, Tim, because I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I was going to do a vlog about that, but the Nissan has been retired. We no longer have it. We sold it.
But I will always say that truck was so pretty. So pretty. This truck isn't pretty.
Casey Carr, the concert was indoors. It was in a pavilion area. It was supposed to be outdoors, but because it's pouring out, they couldn't do it. Well, they could have, but I don't think anybody would have been there.
Some guy came up to me and said, "Do you want some apple juice?" And I'm like, looking at him like, "No." He's like, "You want whiskey?" And I said, "Yes." But he never brought me any whiskey.
He was just asking you a question.
But I wanted it. I thought he was going to bring me apple flavored whiskey.
Tim, the transmission project on the car, I've been vlogging the stuff for it, at least what Garrett and I did. But right now, and I got to do a daily vlog and show all that. But the trooper is still in the garage, sitting up on jack stands. The transmission is out. And
thanks to Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett did most of the work. But this week I will be ordering the ASIN transmission and having it shipped to our neighbor's shop. And from there I'll bring it home and then start preparing it to do what we need it to do to try to make it work with the truck. And at some point bolt it back in and, you know, keep our fingers crossed that it actually works in the truck. Heading my way, apple juice is RV talk for beer. Why not just say beer?
I thought it was just apple juice. What do I know?
And you should know better. Somebody could be handing you whiskey and it could be, you know, loaded with, what is it, that
I
reefer?
was with Sue. She would help me.
That's true.
It's not like I was going off with anyone. But I still prefer whiskey over beer.
Whiskey, yum.
As long as it's flavored.
Casey Carr, you got a pretty good stash there on your counter. I've seen it. And by the way, how's your garden doing? You pick any more vegetables?
Did you see my message referring to your breakfast this morning? Isn't that called a bird's nest? And if anyone else knows, it's when you have a piece of toast and you have An egg in the middle, isn't that a bird's nest?
I understand now. Yeah. Heading my way says apple juices are in some state parks beer is not allowed.
Gotcha.
Well, actually,
Whiskey is.
in Maryland, nothing is. No alcoholic beverages are allowed in state parks anymore. Used to be allowed, but there was too many problems with teenagers, I think, coming in with alcohol and ruined it for everybody. But I guess if you're inside your own camper, you can obviously do what you want. But
Bird's nest, egg in a basket. Cool.
well, the swimming pool. Michelle cleaned it out last week, and it did a great job on it. And I was going to go swimming this past week, and it just never came about. But hopefully this week, if we have some decent weather. But within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
No, we're done.
We're gonna. Yeah, that's it.
I got in it, and it was wonderful. And now we can be done with it. And then, I don't know, I guess fill it in with dirt.
Yeah. That's right, Herbie, definitely. I'm fresh tomatoes.
I don't know what that means. I'm fresh tomatoes.
I think he's had a little bit too much of that whiskey sitting on his counter tonight.
Are your cheeks red like a tomato? Mine get that way when I drink.
So I was thinking about something to go viral on YouTube. I'm thinking about putting the bucket on the front of my tractor and just ramming it right into the swimming pool to get the water out. She don't want me to do it.
And Herbie, yes, I would love to go do the taste testing in Tennessee. It was fun when I did it all by myself last time. It would be fun to have someone to do it with.
Yeah. When we were down there, we really didn't get to do a whole lot of that kind of stuff this past time.
Tim, what are you referring to? The pool or the Isuzu Trooper?
You could be talking about me, too.
Or him.
Or me. KC car, not like this. This is more of an organized storm. Typically we have thunderstorms in August. This is more like late September, October weather.
Yeah, fall.
Fall, yeah.
Which I think fall is coming,
early.
soon. Kind of like winter is coming, but this time. But I think fall is coming.
Well, if fall is coming, that means winter is coming.
I know, but I think fall is going to be here. Yes, the pool. I loved the pool, and we got. I don't know the back. Do you know the background story about the pool, Tim? Because I tell everyone the background story because I think it's a great story. How we got the pool.
Oh yeah.
Like pools are expensive. Even above the ground pools are expensive. But Marcus called me one day and said, "Hey, this guy has a pool for sale." And I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, you want to get it?" And I'm like, "Okay." It was like $300. $200. And I was like, "All right." So we went, and the guy had all the water drain. So we just, I don't know what we did. We got the pool out of his yard and brought it home. We bought a liner. We had to buy sand. I mean, we put up a 24-foot pool for like $1,000. I mean, that's pretty. And it was theirs for like 15 years, and then we've had it for 12. So can't beat that. It's a good pool.
Now it didn't just go up like that.
Yes, it did.
It took me, and I timed it. It took me 14 hours to excavate a level area in our yard with my tractor.
And I think do we have video or pictures?
Maybe some pictures somewhere, but no video.
He just had a little tractor with this little bucket, and he was just scooping a little hole, this big
dirt,
24-round-foot hole.
And I had a giant pile of dirt there, a giant pile. And then somehow I found places for all that dirt in the yard. Yeah. There were places, low spots in the yard, around our shed. Yeah.
So, the pool's been great. When the kids were little, it got used. We had friends over to use it all the time, and
it is
it's time to go.
The rain is quite loud. Yes.
It'll be nice.
And I don't think I'm going to turn the air back on. Maybe we should open the windows up. Michelle likes the air conditioning on non-stop. We could open the windows up. It's like I said, it's like 68
It's just
degrees
humid
out. Is it? I mean, I would say the humidity is 100% right now. So yeah, Tim, that's the story about the pool. There was a lot of cursing when I was trying to get the liner straightened out, though, as we were filling it with water, because it didn't want to cooperate.
Yeah, I don't think we had the sand laid properly or something.
No, actually, what the problem was is because I took the pool down at somewhere else and put it up somewhere else. As I try as I may, I don't think I got the pool perfectly round. So the liner was kind of too baggy in one area because of that. But it worked out. I mean, it was never an issue. And our old Labrador Retriever, she used to, actually, two Labrador Retrievers, used to love to swim in that pool. And I think maybe our last dog, she may have put one little hole in it. But
I mean, we've patched within, like, we didn't have any holes all these years.
Yeah.
Like the last 2 years, it started bringing leaks.
Yep.
And we just put a patch on it, and it's been fine. So.
Yeah, it's been good. And you know something, Tim, you said about lasting that long. When I did it and installed it, I was being lazy about it, and I didn't want to dig out any more than I had to. So we put it in the ground, and like half of the pool is buried. And it's buried like half of the 52 inches deep that it is. And you're really not supposed to do that because, you know, it promotes rust and everything. But we've never had any problems with that side either. So I'm curious to see what it's going to look like when we tear all that down and then take it out of the ground and see how much rust is actually on the outside of the pool. But you know, it's worked. The skimmer's rusting out pretty bad, and a couple of holes. And of course, we were trying to get the algae off the walls this year, and
You've already told that story.
Did I tell that story about the pressure washer? Well, I blew a hole in the bottom of it, so I had to patch that up underwater when we first opened it up. And that was the only time that I've swam in the pool so far this year. And it was cold.
It was nice when I got in it.
I bet. And now it's going to be cold because of this rain.
And you're getting in it.
Do we have plans for the space in the yard yet?
Oh.
It's probably going to be grass.
And you know, dirt's expensive to fill
Yeah.
that in.
Yep.
That'll probably cost more than that pool, the whole pool cost.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. No rain in Philly. Well, guess what? It's headed your way.
Yeah.
71. Yeah, it got cool today when the rain started hitting. It cooled off nicely, and
Tomorrow's supposed to be 75
yeah.
and rain.
So, but anyway, this is actually going on for an hour. I was figuring, just a half an hour or anything. But anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up tonight. I just want to see if I could do this again here at a campground. And it worked out okay once everything started working. But anyway, one last thing. If you guys are seeing this video after the fact, we're going to be in Wildwood, New Jersey next weekend from Friday to Monday. Probably Friday late afternoon, early evening. And then leaving Monday morning. But anyway, if you guys are interested in meeting up, please leave a comment below, and we'll try to see if we can set something up on the boardwalk or something. And so yeah, and if you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're working our way to 1,000 subscribers, and smash the like button. Smash it. Don't just click it, just smash it. Yeah. Pretty much all day. Never know. Okay, yeah. So anyway, I think we're just going to wrap it up now. We're going to go hang out with our friends since we're going to be leaving tomorrow. And yeah, I guess we're going to be driving back home together. They're our neighbors, so we see them quite frequently. But we'll catch you guys later, and we'll try to do another another live vlog, and be sure to check in at 8 a.m. tomorrow for the second installment of the Myrtle Beach saga. And I don't know, did you see the thumbnail for it yet? Did it pop up? Okay, so maybe you guys haven't seen the thumbnail yet. So it's a little bit of clickbait, just a little bit of clickbait.
Yeah, Casey's going to the Redwoods. Yeah, a little jelly. Hey, Anna. We're getting ready to sign off.
Hey, Anna. Good to see you. I hope everything's going okay out there for you guys. COVIDcation. Yep. Yeah, Herbie saw it.
Hi, Anna. You too.
Yeah. Anna, we'll have to chat soon. We got to set up another trip to Florida soon.
Oh, yeah, we're thinking about going in February. Yes.
Yes, February.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Thanks a lot, and y'all have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye. Where's my mouse?
Oops, I have it.
She's got my mouse. How do I stop the stream?
Sounds like a medical problem.
I know it does, doesn't it? What happened?